My focus is on New Mexico and making sure that in this state, everyone is treated equally, regardless of the color of their skin, regardless of the fact that they may speak Spanish.
Once again, here tonight, we're talking about a decision made in D.C. possibly having a major impact right here in New Mexico. The U.S. Supreme Court ruled 6-3 to lift restrictions on tactics used during immigration operations in Los Angeles.
So those restrictions were put in place back in July, and they barred agents from stopping people based solely on race or language. Now, tonight, our state's top prosecutor wants people to know what they need to do since those restrictions are lifted again, if those tactics would happen here in our state.
Our Morgan Stevens spoke with our Attorney General, Raul Torres. So, Morgan, what did he have to say about this latest decision?
Right, Tessa, Trevor, you may remember earlier this year, people protested the ICE raids in Los Angeles, and those protests spread nationwide, including here in Albuquerque. And now the question is, can ICE agents target people based on what language they speak and their race here in New Mexico? The question Supreme Court justices had to answer was, do these ICE raids violate the Constitution? In a 6-3 ruling, the justices said no. And now federal agents can carry out sweeping immigration enforcement operations.
What this does is it enables frontline ICE officers and ICE agents to conduct roving patrols where they're not just going to encounter potentially people who are unlawfully present in the country, but like I said, American citizens. And one of the things that I have to be mindful of is you know, in New Mexico, we have the highest percentage of Hispanics in the entire nation. So this really isn't just about immigration enforcement. It's about the idea that people will be treated differently by the government based on the color of their skin.
Attorney General Raul Torres says he expects raids to ramp up, especially in a border state like ours. And he's telling residents to get familiar with their civil rights.
They have the right to ask who is detaining them, why they are being detained, and they also have a right to record that interaction. And we encourage them and we encourage others to record their interaction with law enforcement.
I also spoke with a business leader in southern New Mexico. Jerry Pacheco says he's seeing more aggressive tactics at the border.
I think this kind of gives ICE, a green light to be more aggressive. It's crazy. I have people that work for me who are born in the United States or of Mexican-American heritage. They're carrying their passport with them 24/7 just in case they get stopped. And they're graduates from New Mexican high schools and New Mexican universities. But that's the world we're living in right now.
Torres says his office is prepared to challenge any unconstitutional actions by law enforcement. Meanwhile, immigration advocates are preparing to monitor enforcement closely along the border and throughout the nation. Back to you guys.